There are things men don't realize until it's too late, and all they're left with is regret. But the lessons from Stoicism can save you. You clicked on this video because you're not content being average. You don't want to be another sheep in the herd. But conquering life and becoming top 1% ain't easy. You've got to cut out the noise, cut the BS, and find that fire within. If you're here, you're already ahead of the game. Let's get to 7 things other men regret not knowing, so you don't have to make these mistakes. Number 1. Learn to fight and exercise. Socrates said, "It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable." No man has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. You want to be great? Then learn from the titans of history. The Romans and Greeks weren't just about philosophy. They were about balance, mind and body, intellect and strength. They had their kids wrestling before they could even talk. Marcus Aurelius himself, even while running an empire and dealing with all kinds of disasters, made time to train. Why? Because a sharp body hones a sharp mind. You want to know your own strength? Get that body looking and feeling powerful. Make it so you're a fortress they can't break down, no matter how hard they try. Don't just sit there. Start now. Look up some fight moves, throw some punches, do some push-ups. Train your body and mind together. Got access to a gym? Even better. Sign up and start building that physical and mental armor. Number 2. Control your emotions. The only safe harbor in life's tossing, troubled sea is to refuse to be bothered about what the future will bring and to stand ready and confident, squaring the breast to take without skulking or flinching whatever fortune hurls at us. Lucius Annaeus Seneca. Remember this. The goal is not to ignore or suppress feelings and emotions, but to accept them as they happen to be at the moment, and then to get on with doing what is sensible and mature anyway. The real man goes about doing what needs to be done, regardless of whether he feels great or terrible. Seneca wrote an entire essay about how anger is like being drunk on rage. You can't think straight, can't make smart moves. If you let people's opinions or your own emotions run the show, you're setting yourself up for a fall. So how do you keep that power without losing your edge? First, understand that everyone's got their issues, including you. Maybe the person who's got you riled up didn't mean to throw you off. Use that anger to fuel your strategy, to build yourself up so you're the last one standing. Words can cut deep, but you're the one in charge of how deep they go. Master this, and you're not just strong, you're untouchable. Number 3, reflect. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself and your way of thinking. Marcus Aurelius. Seneca ended his days by replaying them in his head, analyzing every move like a general after a battle. Why? Because that's how you master the art of living. You don't need to film your life to review it. Use your head. Replay your day. Figure out what you nailed and what you screwed up. Set the bar high and measure yourself against it. Most people drift through life, letting their mistakes and regrets pile up. Not you. You're going to take those thoughts, organize them, and use them to propel yourself forward. Write it down if you have to. Plan your moves. That's how you outplay, outthink, and outlast everyone else. Number 4. Fix the habits holding you back. No man is free who is not a master of himself. Epictetus. Mastering yourself starts with fixing your bad habits. As you're doing all the reflecting, you're going to come face to face with the uglier parts of yourself. We've all got them. Habits that are holding us back. Your brain's going to try to trick you, make you scared of what life's like without these crutches. But that's fear talking, fear of how badass you could really be. This is where most people hit a wall. They hear that voice and they back down, or they take it slow and let those habits chip away at their potential. Not you. You're going to tackle this head on, figure out where these habits came from, and rip them out at the roots. Number 5. Get comfortable in being uncomfortable. Epictetus started out as a slave, but he didn't let that break him. Instead, He used his struggles to build himself into one of the most respected philosophers of his time. His advice: put yourself through hell on purpose. Eat cheap, dress like you're broke, and see if it's really as bad as you feared. Now, I'm not saying you have to go full Epictetus, but getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, that's gold. Life's not fair, and it'll throw you into the deep end whether you're ready or not. So why not prepare yourself? Skip a meal. Go without your phone for a day. Challenge yourself. That's how you build resilience. How you make sure you're the one standing when life tries to knock you down. Number 6, read and research. Socrates once said, "Smart people learn from everything and everyone, average people from their experiences, and stupid people already have all the answers." Aurelius, when he wasn't being emperor, was soaking up knowledge. To him, reading wasn't just some pastime. It was about amassing the kind of wealth that really matters. You're here, so you get it. Learning from others' experiences means you're already miles ahead. And don't just stop at yourself. Study your enemies, your dreams, the giants in your field. Figure out how they got to the top, then go even higher. Number 7, practice gratitude. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Marcus Aurelius. Are you pissed off all the time, always thinking about what you don't have? That's a miserable way to live. But daily gratitude practice can save you. Remember the basics. You're alive, you've got food, you've got the internet. You've got a shot at this crazy, beautiful, messed up thing called life. Being grateful doesn't just make you feel better. It sharpens your mind, helps you see things clearly. It gives you hope. It gives you motivation. Feel it yourself. After watching this video, sit down for a moment and write down 7 things you are grateful for. And feel as you write. Let me know in the comments if it made any difference. So there you have it. Your brain's your most potent weapon. Train it right, and you'll be unstoppable. You're here because you know you're meant for more. So seize every chance to learn, to grow, to dominate. And if you ever need a boost, a reminder of the warrior you're meant to be, we're here, ready to back you up.